You may be familiar with the starting issue with these new touring bikes from Harley Davidson. You push the button and it doesn't start. You turn it off, let it sit for about a minute, and then it starts. Well, today, as of February 6, 2024, Harley has released a service bulletin that there's an ECM update to correct this issue on these new touring bikes. The bulletin is M1632, ECM Calibration Update to address crank no start. And we can see it was released today on February 6, 2024. So it talks about that this ECM update is for all the 23 CVO Road Glide and Street Glide, and then the current 24 Street Glide, Road Glide, CVO, Road Glide and Street Glide, and the CVO Road Glide ST. So this issue was apparent in the 24 models. They state here that all markets were affected, and they give the part numbers for the ECMs. It's interesting the 24s have a different part number for the Road Glide and Street Glide and the ST model, but then the regular CVOs have a different part number for both 23 and 24. It talks about how to apply the update. It states that you need to have power to the tool to flash it. They're very concerned that you'll lose power during the update, and that would brick the ECM would be my guess. So they talk about the vehicle battery should be fully charged prior to doing the software update. And then they show a little information about the device. Then down here, we see all the current ECM versions and what the version will be after the update. So it's remarkable how many different ECMs there are. So different countries, different models, different periods of the release dates. The ECM software has been updated and changed many times since these bikes were released. And down here I wanted to call out that they talk about that you need to connect a battery tender directly to the vehicle. And that states only on 2024 models, the vehicle battery tender lead can be used. So this is true on the 24 versions of these bikes. You can now have your battery tender plugged in and have the bike on, and it will continue to charge. With the 2023 CVOs, we have found that the battery tender stops charging whenever you put the bike in accessory mode or turn the ignition on. So this is something that was corrected with the 24s. I really would like to see a fix for us in the 23 version model owners to have this ability as well, but I haven't quite figured out how they fixed it. So there we go. We finally have an official acknowledgement for Harley Davidson of the issue, and now an ECM fix. Many of us were thinking that this was a battery issue, so a low voltage issue, which still may be true. It'll be really interesting to see if this update really fixes the issue. So if you get the update done and still have the issue, let us know in the comments. We'll all be very interested to find out, and hopefully our bikes will start every time going forward. So appreciate you watching this short update video, and get your bike scheduled with your dealer to get the ECM update applied. But until next time, in the friction zone.